You are seeing AI being used in the world. So you have an idea that AI is running, but you don't know what is happening behind the scenes or in the back end of it, how AI is coming in front of us. Let's see that today. First of all, Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, all the conversational bots that you can talk to and do things with, you can talk to them and get them to work. As you don't know, YouTube also has it that you just click on the mic and it will perform directly, but it doesn't have a conversation with you. So smart assistants, if you are using that, that's good. If you are not using it, then try to use these things, and after utilizing these things, you will see that there are many new evolved AI applications that you can utilize very well. You don't need to type. Even there are some keyboards that you just say, it is written by itself, so you can install those keyboards in your mobile, Google keyboard. You will just click on the mic and speak, it will dictate everything in different languages, not only in English, so that's actually a smart assistant. After this, the recommendation system works on services like YouTube, Netflix, or any of your other services. That is, today you are listening to me live on YouTube. If you press the like button, press the subscribe button, then you will be shown in your feed as many videos as are being published in the world related to data science. That is, the recommendation system will be trained on its basis. If you don't believe it, then like it and see. Do it. Please. Thank you. Anyway, as soon as you like it, share it, comment on it, or write something good, so you will see all the things by its own. Now let me tell you a trick. If you are watching the video of data science or AI with machine learning, like it and comment below, #AI Kachia. Believe me, all my new videos will come in your feed. So you will get to see my face more on YouTube than the next 40 days. You have the benefit of this, no one else has. So these are recommendation system. You watch a movie on Netflix, it tells you that you have watched a movie, now watch this one too, because the previous one is with this. If you don't believe it, then try it. Now in this way, often ladies go to buy suits. How does the shopkeeper know that this lady likes red color, this lady likes parrot color, this lady likes pink color? Because they know that these people shop from our shop, they know that these people suit these colors more, or they wear more. They also tell you not to buy this, you will not get this. Often shopkeepers who are a little clever is a bad word, smart. So what is that recommendation system that is in human life? If that thing is through AI, then it is AI based. You like one thing on Spotify, that way, all the things of that genre start. This is how everything works, recommendation system. Autonomous vehicles, you see autonomous vehicles in your daily life. You have not seen a plane flying from afar. If there is no automatic driving or autonomous vehicles in Pakistan, then autonomous vehicles are running in that plane. If it doesn't come, then a lot of people must have played Need for Speed. Press the button here and there. Just imagine that if you don't have to press the button, it will automatically run on the basis of the adaptation, that is autonomous vehicles. Then language translation, Google Translator, how many times do you use it? If you don't use it, then you must have used a different type of speech recognition. You must have searched images from Google. If you don't do it from Google, then you must have done it from Facebook. If you don't do it from Facebook, then there are many other ways of communication like WhatsApp. You send a picture there and there are many things, the same things are coming to you on Facebook. Have you ever thought about it? You are talking to your family on WhatsApp. Why are you getting ads of similar things on Facebook? Has anyone ever thought about it? I don't know. Whose Facebook is it? Mark Zuckerberg. I laughed because of this. I questioned in class that whose Facebook is it? Tell me the name, I will give you chocolate. He was walking around with chocolate in the session. One person said that this is Mark Zuckerberg's. So that's why I laughed, sorry for that. But Mark Zuckerberg, don't spoil the name. This is really not funny. Actually, I remembered it, so I told you. But Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook is Mark Zuckerberg. I have a different kind of Instagram, WhatsApp. There are many things that they have bought. So what do they say? They are giving advertisements on the basis of the centralized system. Only on the basis of centralized systems. So that's how we have to go. Sorry, I just told you a story. I wasn't going to say the spoiled name. This is not like that. Okay, then fraud detection. In the previous era, when the bank started giving loans, you brought 3 cows, bring an electricity bill, you used to ask your family, you used to ask from here and there, they don't want to give money to anyone. So they took all the trouble from here and there and then they gave you the loan. Nowadays, the detection of fraud detection or bank or financial loans is based on AI. It means that you get a salary of 50,000, 60,000 or 100,000. You are getting a salary. You are not making more than 10,000 or 15,000 transactions in a month. If you suddenly make a transaction of 150,000, it will be a red flag. So the bank will know that he has done more than his limit. So maybe it could be a kind of fraud. So then it may be possible to say that it has been put in a review or gone somewhere else. So different algorithms have already been made to detect fraud. For medical diagnosis, now it has gone far that you should go to the doctor after filling the X-ray. There are many applications that you can live your imaging analysis, even though AI doctors are available in online apps. So what do you have to do? Or for doctors, they put the X-rays directly in that one algorithm. They automatically fit the X-ray. The feed that comes to the computer automatically gives recommendations. But those are not final recommendations. Recommendation means that we have told you that this can happen. AI does not say that it has happened. For example, if you are getting an X-ray, God forbid, and when the brain was getting an X-ray, there was some kind of contamination that caused a spot here. Now AI does not say that it can be a tumor. God forbid. AI is saying, but the doctor has to see if it is a tumor or some kind of contamination that can be an artifact there. So these are things that are used in the recommendation system, especially in medical imaging diagnosis. Then when COVID-19 came, some people made an AI app at my university. They could tell you based on your breath and some data whether you had COVID or not. They made such an algorithm. You would write symptoms. You would say something there. And then you have to breathe in and breathe out for many times. So based on that, they would tell you whether you have a problem with COVID-19 or not. And then predictive messaging. You must have seen that these days you are writing an email on Google and it is getting completed automatically. If not there, you must be looking at it in the Outlook. So predictive messaging. You write IN, God willing, it comes later. For example, if I write INS in my predictive messaging, God willing, it is written. If I write ALH, God willing, it is written. So these are things that are predictive messaging. If he knows that this person is typing a lot, then predictive messaging. This is AI. I have already told you about facial recognition. When you upload pictures, then they tag that this person can be such and such person. You must have seen in your phone that when you go to photos, it automatically makes an album based on facial detection. Does this happen or not? Go to albums on your phone. It is on Apple. It is also on Android. I confirm from my friend. And there it is written properly that these are the photos of this face. Then it is also written that these two faces are together in this picture. Your automatic albums are made based on facial detection. Then personalized content. I have already told you about YouTube. If you like it now, you will understand that tomorrow this person is coming again. So these are things that are giving you all the recommendations based on personalized content. Then what other influences are there in daily life? I will enlist something, but before that, if you tell me yourself that which different things can be there in our daily life which are based on AI. Which of you know about the AI of Aslam Dartsi? Which of you know about the AI of Aslam Dartsi? If you don't know, then I will tell you something. In the olden days, it used to happen that people from the street who sell things come to the neighborhood. I am totally from a middle-class family. So I don't feel ashamed to talk like this. I don't tell that I am from Islamabad or I am not that. There is bread on the top and on the bottom. In the middle, there is a tikkies. What do they say? Burger. I am not that. I am totally a Desi person. I am related to a middle-class family. I am a poor boy. I will tell you something. AI is a big use in our daily life. In the beginning, the shopkeepers who came to sell petrol used to make loud noises like petrol khand koi de petrol lachiya badama wala petrol Aslam Dartsi was raised in Pakistan. He started selling recorded cases. So this is also a small level of AI. What do? They play the case set in full. Logic, mic, speaker, they don't need to use anything. They just play that case set. And in the morning, at 8 AM, he comes. Lachiya badama wala petal loy lelan to petal. Now they also give petal to their family. If no one knows. So that is an example of small AI. And this is really related to that your human task is reduced. Did the petal person lose his job? No. In fact, his sales increased. Even though you must have seen in your home, if your children or cousins they can hear it with sound that ice cream man has come, this flower man has come, this thing has come, this thing has come. So how is this happening? This is happening because of those things that are automated. Job didn't go, job has benefited even more. Now the person who had to put the potato, cauliflower and all the noise, he often forgot that I have finished telling. Or the eggplant is finished. So the flow of the potato is flowing in the flow. So AI has done all these things well. I am just giving you an example because it is a small automated system. But it is still AI. On social media, why do you see fields, filters, content and all things related to you on social media? Because this is AI. The thing you don't like, it won't come. Even though I don't talk about this, but you must have seen that if you are from a specific political party, then you will see the content of that party. It happens like this, you won't see the other party. If you don't believe, then try and see. Because you like, share and subscribe those things. Then in the same way, you must have seen that the Muslim people, they mostly see your Islamic content. If you are a non-Muslim here, then you will see less Islamic content here. So these are things. The major algorithm of TikTok is also like this. Do you know that if you use TikTok in any other country, there you will only see raw almonds. But if you use it in China, they have actually optimized this algorithm that there the content of education is more hyper. So there is a big difference between raw almonds and content of education. So these are things that are AI based. Smart homes, when the time comes that you get inside and the lights go off, it is often the case that, when our elders used to come back home, they used to get more electricity bills. Do you remember? So they used to come and say, turn off the lights, and come back to smart homes. It is still there, but later on it will be more inside the new homes. Retail. Retailers are using AI prediction recommendation engines. For example, your Shopify content, your Amazon content, then in logistics, there is an AI optimization delivery route. Now let me tell you how AI is helpful. Now one truck, for example, for cities have to come from far away, not one truck, in Faisalabad. Let me give you an example. AI will optimize in this way. If the logistic truck is there, then automatically every person who is in that area, who wants to send their stuff to Faisalabad, will recommend that this truck should stand at this place at this time and go and keep your stuff. So this will reduce your pollution. And a lot of big companies are doing this. DHL, TCS, the top-notch companies, they are doing this in logistics. Then you have to have healthcare automation, you have to have automation in finance, gaming industry. The most major industry in AI is gaming. If anyone doesn't know, then do some market research. Let me give you a small example. One game is launched one day, in 3 days it earns $1 billion, if that game is very top-notch. Especially if someone knows Call of Duty or knows games related to this, then they should know. And the latest version of GTA, to run it, you have to take such a heavy system that the game is expensive, and then people are actually using this. So this is why the whole industry is based on the graphical processing unit. If the GPU is strong, then the algorithm of AI is strong, that is, the computer vision is strong. And there are many things involved in that. Then customer service. Obviously, the chat board is on every website. You contact the director with it. Then you have recruiting. Do you know that the CVs that you send to big companies, they don't go directly to HR? They go through a software, that these people's keywords match with our job or not. And then the HR calls you for an interview. So what is the use of recruiting? There is a lot of use in manufacturing. How much raw material is there, what to make, how many products have been sold, how many are in the store. According to that, everything is done. And then photography, you know, editing, Adobe Photoshop is left behind. For graphic designing, Canva has gone a long way. And there are many other tools that are also coming in Adobe. So Midjourney, all the tools we are going to discuss those things. At the end, a very big example that I gave you earlier of the traffic light system, is that in Europe or Western countries, based on the traffic, your traffic light system is running on the same base. Even though the challenges are also happening on that base. Even though the walking signs are also running on this base. Loan payment verification, introducing the bank's AI system to your profile and your database base. Which person said that the HR was right or not? Let me give you a small example. You will remember that friend who would take 100 rupees from you and give it the next day. Then he would take 1000 rupees and show his face. Do you remember? This happens often. We meet in universities or in colleges. We have friends who eat together. So they make a Vihar first. So in this way, your Vihar is checked here. What is Vihar? The work you have done before, did you take a loan from someone and give it at the right time or not? Which is called a credit score. Basically, in the language of banking. So you check that and move forward. And then flight fare. You must have seen that if you are traveling to another country, then you check the flight fare from online forums. There are AI tools available in chat, which tells you the lowest flight fare. And then you buy those tickets. Google Flights is one of them. You know that this is a very big industry, flight fare. These calculators are all AI based. Oftentimes, 3 months ago, you get the ticket for free. When time passes, you get the ticket for expensive. But oftentimes, I did it once when I was going to Canada. The economy class ticket was expensive than the business class. And the lower business, I am talking about that. So I purchased that one. And then I flew with that. So this is one of the things that AI-based work. By the way, you know the flight fare. Then the website called This Is Important. And if you have any questions now, you can ask. And this was the use of AI in our daily life. What do you think? Can you tell me 5 uses of AI in your daily life? 5 uses. Mr. Pub has written an article. Social media recommendations. I don't have to tell you the number of uses. 5 uses. What is the biggest work of AI? It saves your time. The biggest work of AI. The work that a human takes time to do is what AI does very quickly. So these were a few applications in daily life of AI. I have concise and detailed in this lecture. There are many examples out there. Now just keep your eyes and mind open. You will see a lot. Amir Khan says in 3D Zip is also a machine. So in the same way AI is everywhere. Thank you.
Subscribe us.